Yeshua in Hebrew.
I'm
What do you want them to say? Yasha in Hebrew means God is
It's not
salvation.
entirely on the
And
board.
Yeshua. Why are people so uptight when you get on them about calling him Jesus? Why?
It's Greek.
I think
Huh?
they-
It's Greek.
It's Latin.
Same
It's
difference.
pagan.
Same difference.
And I know who gave him that name. 480 AD.
Either
He was
way,
sitting
I
on a
think
big
we're
seat.
starting.
All right, folks, let's get started with our scripture reading.
It's time to read.
I call him by Yeshua. I had to sit down and debate that and pray about that because, I said, Lord, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right, I'm gonna do it.
We're getting ready to start. the
Regardless of what
reading.
anybody else says, so the Spirit of God moved on my heart and I decided and confirmed that I will call him Yeshua. I don't think that anymore.
We're starting.
What are you gonna do to me? Nothing. They can't do anything to me.
Amen.
All right, so join me for the blessing before reading the Torah. We'll start with phrase. Let's go here. Excellent. All right, there we go. Blessing before reading, beginning with open my eyes. Open my eyes so I will see wonders from your Torah. I'm a Gerah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam. Shabbat Rabbanu Makol Ha'amim, but not Elohim in the universe. Who has chosen us from all peoples, given us his Torah. Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah. Blessed are you, Adonai, giver of the Torah. All right, so in this phraseology here, or this first two verses in Hebrew, transliterated Hebrew, the title of this portion of Pinchas is where it's in the second line there, verse 11. The first word on there is that word Pinchas. And so if you'd like to join me in the reading of this, it says YHWH. I will be saying Yud Hey Vav Hey. Vayedaber Yud Hey Vav Hey El Moshe Lemor Pinchas ben Elazar ben Aaron HaKohen HaYashiv et Chamati Me'al Bnei Yisrael Bekanu et Kinati Betocham Velo Kilati et Bnei Yisrael Bekinati. Or in English, something like, Adonai said to Moshe, Pinchas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aharon, the Cohen, has deflected my anger from the people of Israel by being as zealous as I am, so that I didn't destroy them in my zeal. Continue reading then from that point, then with verse 12. Therefore say, I'm giving him my covenant of shalom, making a covenant with him and his descendants after him, that the office of behalf of his God, and made atonement for the people of Israel. The name of the man from Israel who was killed, put to death with the woman from Midian, was Zimri, the son of Salu, the leader of one of the clans from the tribe of Shimon. The name of the woman from Midian who was killed was Cosbi, the daughter of Tsur, and he was head of the people in one of the clans of Midian. Adonai said to Moshe, treat the Midianim as enemies and attack them, because they are treating you as enemies by the trickery they used to deceive you in the Peor incident and in the affair of their sister Cosbi, the daughter of the leader from Midian, the woman who was killed on the day of the plague in the Peor incident. After the plague, Adonai said to Moshe and Eleazar, the son of Aaron the Cohen, take a census of the entire assembly of the people of Israel, 20 years old and over, by their ancestral clans, all who are subject to military service in Israel. Moshe and Eleazar the Cohen spoke with them on the plains of Moab, by the Yarden, across from Jericho, explaining those 20 years and over who came out of the land of Egypt, as Adonai ordered Moshe and the people of Israel.
God, forgive me for butchering all these names.
Go right ahead and butcher away.
Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, the sons of Reuben. For Hanok, the Hanokite clan. For Palu, the Paluite clan, for Hezron, the Hezrite clan, for Carmi, the Carmite clan. These were the Reubenite clans. They numbered 43,730 men. The sons of Palu, Elab, the son of Elab, Nemuel, Dathan, and Abiram. These two, Dathan and Abiram, men of repute in the community, were the ones who revolted against Moses and Aaron. They belonged to Korah's group when it revolted against Yahweh. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed them with Korah when that group perished. When fire consumed the 250 men, they were a sign. Korah's sons, however, did not perish. The sons of Simeon by clan, for Nemuel, the Nemuelite clan, for Jamin, the Jemanite clan, for Jachin, the Jachinite clan, for Zerah, the Zerite clan, for Shul, the Shulite clan. These were the Simonite clans. They numbered 22,200 men. The sons of Gad by clans, for Zephon, the Zephonite clan, for Haggai, the Haggite clan, for Shuni, the Shunite clan, for Ozni, the Oznite clan, for Eri, the Erite clan, for Arid, the Aridite clan, for Ariel, the Arielite clan. These were the clans of the sons of Gad. They numbered 40,500 men. The sons of Judah, and Onan. And Onan died in the land of Canaan. The other sons of Judah became clans. For Shelah, the Shelite clan. For Perez, the Perezite clan. For Zerah, the Zerite clan. The sons of Perez were for Hezron, the Hezrite clan. For Hamuel, the Hamuelite clan. These were the clans of Judah. They numbered 76,500 men. The sons of Issachar by clans. For Tola, the Tolite clan. For Puvah, the Puvite clan. For Jeshub, the Jeshubite clan. For Shimron, the Shimronite clan. These were the clans of Issachar. They numbered 64,300 men. The sons of Zebulun by clans. For Sered, the Seredite clan. For Elon, the Elonite clan. For Jahiel, the Jahilite clan. These were the clans of Zebulun. They numbered 60,500 men. Sons of Joseph by clan, Manasseh and Ephraim. The sons of Manasseh, for Machar, the Mechorite clan. Machar fathered Gilead. For Gilead, the Gileadite clan. These were the sons of Gilead. For Izar, the Izarite clan. For the Helikite clan. Esrael, the Esraelite clan. Shechem, the Shechemite clan. Shemida, the Shemidite clan. Hefer, the Heferite clan. Zelophehad, son of Haphar, had no sons, only daughters. The names of Zelophehad's daughters were Mala, Noah, Hagla, Milcah, and Tirzah. These were the clans of Manasseh. They numbered 52,700 men. These were the sons of Ephraim by clans. For Shuhila, for Tahan, the Tahanite clan. These were the sons of the Aaronite clan. These were the clans of Ephraim. They numbered 32 sons of Benjamin by clans. For Bela, the Belite clan. For Suphumite clan. For Hupim, the Hupimite clan. Bela's sons were Ard and Naaman. For Ard, the Ardite clan. For Naaman, the Naamanite clan. These were the sons of Benjamin by clans. They numbered 45,600 men. These were the sons of Dan by clans for Shuham, the Shumite clan. These were the sons of Dan by clans. All the Shumite clans numbered 64,400 men. The sons of Asher by clan for Imnah, the Imnanite clan for Ish, the Ishbite clan for Bera, the Berite clan for the sons of Bera for the Herpico, the Malachite clan, the dog clans of Asher. They know the son of Naphtali by clans for Jaziel, the Jezreelite clan, for Guni, the Gunite clan, for Jezer, the Jezreelite clan, Naphtali, as divided into clans. The sons of Naphtali numbered 45,400 men. Of the Israelites thus numbered, there were 601,730 men.
Okay, you were kidding. You were.
I'm gonna pass next year.
Now you get your turn.
It's okay. I knew I could push her. And the Lord spoke unto Moshe, saying, Unto these the land shall be divided for an inheritance according to the number of names. Too many thou shalt give the more inheritance, and too few thou shalt give the less inheritance. To every one shall his inheritance be given according to those that were numbered of him. Notwithstanding, the land shall be divided by lot, according to the names of the tribes of their fathers, they shall inherit. According to the lot shall be possession thereof, be divided between many and few. And these are they that were numbered of the Levites, after their families. Here goes. Gershon, the family of the Gershonites. Kohath, the family of the Kohathites. Merari, the family of the Merarites. These are the families of the Levites, the families of the Libnites, the family of the Hebronites, the family of the Mahalites, the family of the Shites, the family of the Korathites. The Kohath begot Amram. And the name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, whom her mother bare to Levi in Egypt. And she bare unto him Amram, Aaron, and Moshe, and Miriam their sister. And unto Aaron was born Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And Nadab and Abihu died, and they offered strange fire before the Lord. And those that were numbered of them were 23,000, all males, from a month old and upward. But they were not numbered among the children of Israel, because there was no inheritance given them among the children of Israel. These are they that were numbered by Moshe, Eleazar, the priest. The number of the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by the Jordan near Jericho. But among these there was not a man of whom Moshe and Aaron the priest numbered, when they numbered the children of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. For the Lord had said of them, They shall surely die in the wilderness, and there was not left a man of them save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, and Yehoshua, the son of Nun. Then came the daughters of Zephaphat, the son of Heber, the son of Gilead, the son of Machar, the son of Manasseh, the families of Manasseh, and the son of Joseph. And these are the names of his daughters: Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. That is. And they stood before Moshe and before Eleazar the priest and before the princes and all the congregation by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, Our father died in the wilderness, and he was not in company of them that gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of the Korah, but died in his own sin and had no sons. Why should the name of our father be done away from among his family, because he hath no son? Give us therefore possession among the brethren of our father. And Moshe brought their cause before the Lord. Butchered this thing.
Adonai answered Moshe, The daughters of Zelophehad are right in what they ask. You must give them property to be inherited along with that of their father's brothers. Have what their father would have inherited passed to them. Moreover, say to the people of Israel, if a man dies and does not have a son, you are to have his inheritance passed to his daughter. If he does not have a daughter, give his inheritance to his brothers. If he has no brothers, give his inheritance to his father's brothers. If his father has no brothers, give his inheritance to the closest relative in his family, and he will possess it. This will be the standard of judgment to be used by the people of Israel, as Adonai ordered Moshe. Adonai said to Moshe, climb this mountain in the Yavarim range and look out to the land which I have given to the people of Israel. After you have seen it, you too will be gathered to your people, just as Aharon your brother was gathered, because in the wilderness of Sin, when the community was disputing with me, you rebelled against my order to uphold my holiness by means of the water with them looking on. This was at Meribah Kadesh spring in the wilderness of Sin. Moshe said to Adonai, let Adonai, Elohim of the spirit of all human beings, appoint a man to be over the community, to go out and to come in ahead of them, and to lead them out and bring them in, so that Adonai's community will not be like a sheep without a shepherd. Adonai said to Moshe, take Yehoshua, the son of Nun, a spiritual man, and lay your hand upon him. Put him in front of Eleazar the Cohen and the whole community, and commission him in their sight. Delegate to him some of your authority, so that the entire community of Israel will obey him. He is to present himself to Eleazar the Cohen, who is to find out by means of the Urim what Adonai's will is for Yehoshua's decisions. Then at his word they will go out, and at his word they will come in, both he and all the people of Israel with him, the whole community. Moshe did as Adonai had ordered him. He put him before Eleazar the Cohen and the whole community, laid his hands upon him, and commissioned him, as Adonai had said through Moshe.
Adonai spoke to Moses, saying, command Bnei Israel and tell them to be careful to present to me, be present to me at the moment. My food offerings by fire as a pleasing aroma. Tell them this is the fire offering that you are to present to Adonai. 2 male lambs, a year old, without flaw, as a daily burnt offering. Prepare 1 lamb in the morning, and the other you are to prepare at twilight, along with 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour for a grain offering, mixed with 1/4 of a hin of oil pressed from olives. This is the regular burnt offering initiated at Mount Sinai as a pleasant aroma, a fire offering to Adonai. With each lamb, pour out 1/4 of a hin of fermented drink at the sanctuary as a drink offering to Adonai. Prepare the 2nd lamb at twilight with the same type of grain and drink offerings as you prepared in the morning, a fire offering as a pleasing aroma to Adonai. On Sabbath, you're to present 2 flawless male lambs. 2 flawless male lambs, a year old, along with 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour as a grain offering, mixed with oil as a drink offering. This is a burnt offering for every Sabbath, besides the regular burnt offering and this drink offering. On the 1st of the month, you are to present to Adonai a burnt offering of 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 flawless male lambs, a year old, with 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering with each bull, and 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering with the ram, and with each lamb 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil for grain offering, a burnt offering to be pleasing aroma, an offering by fire to Adonai. Their drink offerings shall be per bull 1/2 a hin of wine, 1/3 of a hin of wine per ram, and 1/4 of a hin per lamb. This will be the monthly burnt offering at each noon throughout the year. Also, 1 male goat as a sin offering to Adonai, beside the regular burnt offering, is to be offered with its drink offering.
On the 14th day of the first month is the Passover of the Lord, and on the 15th day of this month is the feast. Unleavened bread shall be eaten for 7 days. On the first day you shall have a holy convocation, you shall do no customary work, and you shall present an offering made by fire as a burnt offering to the Lord. 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 lambs in their first year. Be sure they are without blemish. Their grain offering shall be of fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah. You shall offer for a bull, and 2/10 for a ram. You shall offer 1/10 of an ephah for each of the 7 lambs. Also 1 goat as a sin offering to make atonement for you. You shall offer these besides the burnt offering of the morning, which is for a regular burnt offering. In this manner you shall offer the food of the offering made by fire daily for 7 days, as a sweet aroma to the Lord. It shall be offered besides the regular burnt offering and its drink offering. And on the 7th day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no customary work. Also on the day of the first fruits, when you bring a new grain offering to the Lord at your feast of weeks, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no customary work. You shall present a burnt offering as a sweet aroma to the Lord, 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 lambs in their first year, with their grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for each bull, 2/10 for the 1 ram, and 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs. Also 1 kid of the goats to make atonement for you. Be sure they are without blemish. You shall present them with their drink offerings besides the regular burnt offering with its grain offering. And in the 7th month, on the first day of the month, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no customary work, for you it is a day of blowing the trumpets. You shall offer burnt offering as a sweet aroma to the Lord, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 7 lambs in their first year, without blemish. Their grain offering shall be fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the ram, and 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs. Also 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, to make atonement for you. Besides the burnt offering with its grain offering for the new moon, the regular burnt offering with its grain offering, and their drink offerings, according to the ordinance, as a sweet aroma, an offering made by fire to the Lord. On the 10th day of this 7th month you shall have a holy convocation. You shall afflict your souls, you shall not do any work. You shall present a burnt offering to the Lord, as a sweet aroma, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 7 lambs in their first year. Be sure they are without blemish. Their grain offering shall be of fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the 1 ram, and 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs. Also 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, besides the regular sin offering for atonement, the regular burnt offering with its grain offering, and their drink offerings.
On the 15th day of the 7th month, you are to have a holy convocation. You're not to do any kind of ordinary work, and you're to observe a feast to Adonai 7 days. You're to present a burnt offering, an offering made by fire, bringing a fragrant aroma to Adonai. It is to consist of 13 young bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs in the first year. They are to be without defect, with the grain offering. Fine flour mixed with olive oil, 6 quarts for each of the 13 bulls, 4 quarts for each of the 2 rams, and 2 quarts for each of the 14 lambs. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the regular burnt offering with its grain and drink offerings. On the 2nd day, you're to present 12 young bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs in their first year without defect, with the grain and drink offering for the bulls, rams, and lambs, according to their number, in keeping with the rule. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the regular burnt offering, its grain offering, and their drink offerings. On the 3rd day, 11 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs their first year without defect, with the grain and drink offerings for the bulls, rams, and lambs, according to the number, in keeping with the rule. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the regular burnt offering with its grain and drink offerings. On the 4th day, 10 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs in the first year without defect, with the grain and drink offerings for the bulls, rams, and lambs, according to the number, in keeping with the rule. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the regular burnt offering with its grain and drink offerings. On the 5th day, 9 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs in the first year without defect, with the grain and drink offerings for the bulls, rams, and lambs, according to the number, in keeping with the rule. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the regular burnt offering with its grain and drink offerings. On the 6th day, 8 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs in the first year without defect, with the grain and drink offerings for the bulls, rams, and lambs, according to the number, in keeping with the rule. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the regular burnt offering with its grain and drink offerings. On the seventh day, 7 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs in the first year, without defect, with the grain and drink offerings for the bulls, rams, and lambs, according to the number, in keeping with the rule. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the regular burnt offering with its grain offering and drink offerings. On the 8th day, you're to have a festive assembly. You're not to do any kind of ordinary work, but you are to present a burnt offering as an offering, a burnt offering, an offering made by fire, giving a fragrant aroma to Adonai. 1 bull, 1 ram, 7 male lambs the first year without defect, with the grain and drink offerings for the 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the regular burnt offering with its grain and drink offerings. You're to offer these to Adonai at your designated times, in addition to your vows and voluntary offerings, whether these are your burnt offerings, grain offerings, drink offerings, or peace offerings. Moshe told the people of Israel everything just as Adonai had ordered Moshe. Off here. On the 8th day, you're to have a festive offering. Festive assembly, can't read it right. You're not to do any kind of ordinary work, but you are to present a burnt offering, an offering made by fire, giving a fragrant aroma to Adonai. 1 bull, 1 ram, 7 male lambs in the first year without defect, with the grain drink for the bull, the ram, and the lambs, according to the number, keeping with the rule. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the regular burnt offering, with its grain and drink offerings. You are to offer these to Adonai at your designated times, in addition to your vows and voluntary offerings, whether these are your burnt offerings, grain offerings, drink offerings, or peace offerings. Moshe told the people of Israel everything, just as Adonai had ordered Moshe. Join for the blessing after the reading, beginning with Baruch Atah. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet v'yeh olam nata b'tokeinu. Blessed are you, Adonai our Elohim, King of the universe, who has given us the Torah of truth, splendid everlasting life in our midst. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah. Blessed are you, Adonai, giver of the Torah. All right, our Haftorah reading is from Prophet Yirmiyahu, or Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 1 to chapter 2, verse 3. If you join for the blessing before the reading. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bakar b'nevi'im tovim v'aratza v'derahem hatamarim v'emet. Blessed are you, Adonai our Elohim, King of the universe, who has chosen good prophets and was pleased with their words that they spoke in truth. Baruch atah Adonai haboker b'Torah u'Moshe Avdol Yisrael amo v'nevi'yeh ha'emet. Blessed are you, Adonai, who chose Torah, Moshe, his servant, and Israel, his people, prophets of the truth and righteousness. These are the words of Yirmiyahu, the son of Hilkiyahu, one of the Kohanim, living in Anatot, in the territory of Benjamin. The word of Adonai came to him during the days of Yoshiyahu, the son of Ammon, king of Yehuda, in the 13th year of his reign. It also came during the days of Jehoiakim, the son of Yoshiyahu, king of Yehuda, continuing until the 11th year of Sidkiyahu, son of Yoshiyahu, king of Yehuda, right up until the time Yerushalayim was carried away captive in the 5th month. Here is the word of Adonai that came to me. Before I formed you in the womb, before I separated you from myself, I have appointed you to be a prophet to the nations. I said, O Adonai Elohim, I don't even know how to speak. I'm just a child. But Adonai said to me, I'm just a child. You will go to whomever I send you, and you will speak whatever I order you. Do not be afraid of them, for I am with you, says Adonai, to rescue you. Then Adonai put out his hand and touched my arm. My mouth. Can't read again. Then Adonai put out his hand to my mouth. And Adonai said to me, there, I put words in your mouth. Today I have placed you over nations and kingdoms, to uproot and tear down, to destroy and to demolish, to build and to plant. The word of Adonai came to me asking, Yirmiyahu, what do you see? I answered, I see a branch from an almond tree. Then Adonai said to me, you have seen well because I am watching. to fulfill my word. A second time, the word of Adonai came to me. What do you see? I answered, I see a cauldron tilted away from the north, over a fire fanned by the wind. And Adonai said to me, the north calamity will boil over onto everyone living in the land, because I will summon all the families and the kingdoms of the north, says Adonai. And they will come and sit, each one on his throne, at the entrance to the gates of Jerusalem, opposite its walls all the way around. Excuse me. And opposite all the cities of Yehuda. I will pronounce my judgments against them for all their wickedness in abandoning me, offering incense to other gods and worshiping what their own hands made. But you, dress for action, stand up and tell them everything I order you to say. When you confront them, don't break down, or I will break you down in front of them. For today, you see, I have made you into a fortified city, a pillar of iron, a wall of bronze against the whole land, against the kings of Yehuda, against its princes, against its Kohanim and the people of the land. They will fight against you, but they will not overcome you. For I am with you, says Adonai, to rescue you. Chapter 2. The word of Adonai came to me. Go and shout in the ears of Jerusalem that this is what Adonai says. I remember your devotion when you were young, how as a bride you loved me, how you followed me through the desert, through a land not sown. Israel is set aside for Adonai, its first fruits of his harvest, the first fruit of his harvest. All who devour him will incur guilt. All evil will befall them, says Adonai. This ends the Haftarah reading. We have reading from the Gospel of Yochanan or John for the Ketuvim Nazarene. Give you a minute to turn there before you do the reading of the blessing together. Yochanan or John, chapter 2, beginning at verse 13. Jump to the blessing before the reading. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu et torah hayeshua b'mashiach Yeshua tetzifrei ketuvim eschalim akal ha'amin. Blessed are you, Adonai our Elohim, King of the universe, who has given us the way of salvation, Messiah Yeshua, and the books of Ezra, writings to all peoples. Baruch atah Adonai notein Yeshua Yeshua HaMashiach. Blessed are you, Adonai, giver of salvation, Yeshua. Again, chapter 2, verse 13, where we start. It was almost time for the festival of Pesach in Yehuda, so Yeshua went up to Jerusalem. In the temple grounds, he found those who were selling cattle, sheep, and pigeons, and others who were sitting at tables exchanging money. He made a whip from cords and drove them all out of the temple grounds, the sheep, the cattle as well. He knocked over the money changers' tables, scattering their coins. And to the pigeon sellers, he said, get these things out of here. How dare you turn my father's house into a market? His Talmudim later recalled what the Tanakh says, zeal for your house will devour me. So the Judeans confronted him by asking him, what miraculous sign can you show us to prove you have a right to do all this? Yeshua answered them, destroy this temple, and in 3 days I'll raise it up again. The Judeans said, it took 46 years to build a temple, and you're going to raise it in 3 days? So the temple he had spoken of was his body. Therefore, when he was raised from the dead, his Talmudim remembered that he had said this, and they trusted in the Tanakh and what Yeshua had said. And thus ends our reading. So now this time for the fun challenge. Yay!
Oh, look, we have a new contestant today. Our prior champion in the old series. Yeah.
All right, question number 1. What is the Hebrew title of this week's Torah portion, and how would you translate it into English?
Fun sense.
The answer is on the screen. That is correct.
Pinchas.
How would you translate that?
Same as you said it.
Could be.
Or Phineas.
Phineas, yeah. It's often translated as mouth of brass as well, in terms of just what Pinchas might mean. There's some different versions of that as well. Question number 2, fill in the blanks. The name of the woman from blank who was killed was blank, the daughter of Tsur, and he was head of the people in one of the clans of blank. Fill in the blanks.
Carmine Midian.
Say again?
Carmine Midian.
Midian is this part, that's correct. Who was killed? What's her name? Cosby.
Cosby.
And the daughter of Tsur, and he was head of the people in one of the clans of Midian. That is correct. Good job. Question number 3. The prophet Jeremiah was descended from which tribe of Israel? According to Jeremiah 1, verse 1.
Somebody's looked it up.
Nonsense. Simeon is incorrect.
Levi?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Benjamin. According to Jeremiah 1. Benjamin. Question number 4. What miraculous sign did Yeshua show to prove that he had the authority to drive the animal sellers and money changers off the temple grounds? Earl.
Destroy this temple, his body, and ours in 3 days.
Yes, which speaks of
The resurrection.
resurrection, right? That's the sign. Sign is resurrection. Question number 5. Also the case where the answer is on screen. Moshe did as Adonai had ordered him. He took Yehoshua, put him before blank the Cohen and the whole community. Constance?
You put him before the priest.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
where the
his
Cohen
name.
is. Yeah. What's his name?
Aaron.
No, it says there in Hebrew.
Eliezer.
That is
Yes.
correct. Good job. Question number 6. What is the Hebrew word for continual, perpetual, regular in this passage? This is the continual, perpetual, regular burnt offering initiated at Mount Sinai as a pleasing aroma, a fire offering to Adonai. So this is this is more of a harder one we've not probably gone over before. This is the blank burnt offering. It translates as continual or perpetual, or in some cases regular.
Mincha?
Say again?
Mincha?
It's not
No.
what's in Hebrew.
No, it's not right. Constance.
Ola.
The Ola is fire in this case, probably, but that's not good. Or Ola is hello. Correct answer is it's the last. It's the last word of the war dance song.
Me?
Tamid is correct. Good job.
Well, you had it up there.
Yeah.
It didn't dawn on me until after I seen it. It was like, oh,
All right. Question number 7. What is the Hebrew word for wine in this passage? Their drink offerings shall be half a hin of wine.
You can read it, yes.
yeah.
Constance?
Drink.
Permitted drink is not really
How
Hebrew
about
though.
yin?
Yayin, I think sometimes. Yayin.
Yin.
How much is a hin?
Half a quart.
About 2 pounds.
I've seen different. At prisons, I asked it wrong. I said, "What is a hin?" And they said, "A chicken." Duh. I've seen it listed as 2 quarts up to 1.5 or 1.6 gallons, which is the most common.
That's a
1.5.
pretty wide range.
So it is a wide range. Question number 8 is a repeat from last week.
This should be easy.
Why doesn't Glot kosher coffee make any sense? This is an eBay ad. It says elite ground black Turkish coffee, 100 grams, Glot kosher.
Because glot never contains meat.
Because glot is super kosher.
Oh, is that what that was?
Because it's Turkish.
Because it tastes bad, we just want to make an excuse to make coffee taste worse.
That is not correct. In fact, that is opposite of correct. The word glot is a Yiddish word that means smooth. as in,
Smooth
as,
kosher.
as it's been, what it means is, it's designed for meat, animals. You check the lung tissue to see if it doesn't have any adhesions in it. If it's smooth, it's glatt kosher. Thumbs up. In this case, as Cece sort of alluded to, in colloquial speech, the term glatt kosher has come to be used, albeit inaccurately, to refer to something that is unquestionably kosher or super kosher, as I think they want you to believe here. So it doesn't make any sense because coffee doesn't typically have lungs.
Well, it doesn't have meat, yes.
Coffee does not have meat. Yes, that's right. It's not made of meat.
Maybe it's referring to lesions on the bean.
Smooth beans. Maybe it means it's not ground.
You might have worms in your coffee.
Question number 9. Which one of these fish is not considered to be clean? Tilapia, Pacific salmon, smallmouth bass, or swordfish?
The
The swordfish.
Swordfish is correct. Good job.
Oh, come on.
Question number 10. In our Ketuvim Netzarim reading, which biblical holiday was referenced?
Passover.
That is correct. Good job.
yay.
And our bonus question, also sort of history. Which of the founders of the United States is reported to have said, coffee, the favorite drink of the civilized world?
Sam Adams.
Sam Adams is incorrect.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin is a good guess, but also incorrect.
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson is correct. Here he is with his sunglasses.
Thomas Jefferson.
He doesn't look like a coffee
It
drinker.
had to be one.
Did he have coffee interest or something?
I don't know. I don't think so. They didn't grow in the United States.
Those sunglasses, that fits in perfect.
All right.
That's how they didn't drink tea anymore. They went to coffee.
Because the Brits aren't civilized? Probably, right?
Yeah, there was no tax on it.
All right. If you're joining forward, we get a chance to enjoy some food together. So let's, if you're joining for the blessing, beginning with Baruch Atah. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shekol niyeh bidbaro. Blessed are you, Adonai, or Elohim, King of the universe, who creates all things through his word. Amen. So, as in the kids eat first, so Constance, you are up.
Let the mountains shake, let the earth be moved, let the nations.
If you're a Gentile, I don't want your business. He's never be there because they will reach out to you. If you're a Jew, you or if you're a Gentile, you don't have. Then you have. I know you don't want to know so you have people learning different things, reading, researching, whatever the main thing is. The Torah, and the rest of it. I know she doesn't really
One of the mysteries that found out what jams me out, and how they keep it, plenty of, I actually get to know him. Have his spirit, have the experience, and transform your life with a couple lives. You want to have nothing to do with the Lord. I mean, that's your nature. Our nature to do when you read in there and you see all that, it's all in place with what you got on file.
It is if you want to understand.
The Russian God always seems to be a possibility.
You go to the website, you go to his teachings or people down there just listen to his teachings. He said this. Former Air Force officer. Big major, really good employer. And 3 different seminaries he's been around. He knows his business. He's so he's pretty straightforward in what he says. I just need to his website, he has all that. He's actually
These are Anna's words.
Oh, really?
You said that's your cue to go get some food.
Yes.
Looks like, there's all kinds of stuff. So there's peas, chili, chicken, broccoli, potatoes, hummus,